Well, hello there. Sion Batson here from Sion Batson Tutoring, and in this video, I will be teaching you how to multiply integers. Very important concept for all of my 7th graders, my 8th graders, and my GED students. So let's go. Now, this exercise is out of my 7th grade math workbook. You can master 7th grade math, next generation learning standards. Now, this workbook is an excellent resource for homeschooling, virtual learning, extra practice at home, homework help, and state test prep. It is filled with very simple and easy to follow notes and explanations, step-by-step examples, guided examples, and more than 1100 practice problems and answers. So if you have a 7th grader, I would highly recommend that you get them a copy. You can get your copy from Amazon or from my website, www.sbatsonacademy.com. Now, to our exercise. When multiplying integers, there are a very specific set of rules that we must follow. Here are the rules. If we multiply a negative by a negative, we will always get a positive. If we multiply a negative by a positive, we will always get a negative. And of course, if we multiply a positive by a positive, we will get a positive. So far, so good? Perfect. Now, I am going to teach you 2 very simple steps that will help you master the skill of multiplying integers. Step 1, we are going to use the rules to help us find the sign that should be in our answer. Then step 2, we are going to multiply. That's it. How are you feeling? Super! Let's go to our first example here. We want to multiply -2 by +4. So step 1, we will use the rules to help us find the sign that should be in our answer. Since we are multiplying a negative by a positive, our answer should be negative, or a negative sign should be in our answer. Why? Because the rule says if you multiply a negative and a positive, you should get a negative. So the very first thing we will do is put a negative sign. Then step 2, we multiply. 2 times 4 is 8. Very good. So our answer is -8. So a -2 times a +4 will give us a -8. How is that? Very simple, very straightforward, very exciting. Let's keep the party going. Let's keep the party going. Now, quickly, if you are new to my YouTube channel, thank you for joining and welcome. Now, please click on the subscribe button and turn your notifications on so that you can be notified every time I post a fun, exciting, and easy to follow math tutorial. Yes? Thank you. Now, let's go to a second example here. Let's say we have a -9 times a -3. Note, this dot in the middle is also a multiplication sign, yes? Perfect. Now, step 1, we are going to use the rules to determine what sign should be in our answer. We are multiplying a negative by a negative. And the rule says if you multiply a negative by a negative, you will get a positive. So we put our positive sign first. Then step 2, we multiply. We multiply 9 by 3. And 9 times 3 is 27. So our answer is +27, or you can put just 27. When your answer is positive, you do not need to put back the positive sign in front of the integer, yes? You only need to put back that negative sign if your answer is negative. Yes? How are you feeling? Great. So far, so good? I love it. I love it. All right. All right. Let's say we have a negative 6 times a negative 5. Again, whenever there are no signs between the pair of parentheses, we automatically know that it is a multiplication problem. Yes? All right. So again, we will go to step 1. Step 1 says we should use the rules to help us figure out what sign should be in our answer. We're multiplying a negative by a negative. And the rule says if you multiply a negative by a negative, you will get a positive. Very good. Yes? And step 2, we are going to multiply. That's it. Very simple stuff. Very fun stuff. 6 times 5 is 30. So our answer is positive 30, or we can just write 30. How are you feeling? It's a very simple idea. Very simple concept. Very simple concept. Very exciting concept. Now, all right. What if I have a, let's say 16 times 2. Yes, let's say 16 times 2. Again, we will go to our steps. Step 1 says use the rules to find the sign that should be in our answer. In this example, we are multiplying a positive by a positive. Both are positive. Remember we said if the integers are positive, we do not have to write that positive sign in front of them. So just know that whenever you see no sign in front of an integer, it is automatically positive. So we are multiplying a positive by a positive. And if we multiply a positive by a positive, we should get a positive. Very good. Then step 2, we multiply. 16 times 2 is 32. Very good. So our answer is positive 32, or 32. How are you feeling so far? Super! Super! All right. Good job, everybody. Good job. I know you guys are feeling really good about yourselves, and I know you guys are ready to shine. But give me a minute. Let me work one more example, and then you guys will get a chance to shine, okay? Let's say we have a negative 4 times a negative 2 times 3. Now we have 3 integers. Very exciting stuff. Now, whenever you have 3 integers, don't sweat it. Work with 2 integers at a time. Yes? So we will work with these 2 first. Yes? And we will go to the steps. Step 1 says, use the rules to help you figure out what sign should be in your answer. We are multiplying a negative 4 by a negative 2. When we multiply a negative by a negative, our answer should be positive. So we put that positive back first here. And then we multiply. We'll do 4 times 2. And what is 4 times 2? 8. Very good. So we are done with these 2. Yes? Now we have a positive 3 left. So we put a positive 3 right there. If you want to, you can put the parentheses as well. So now we are multiplying what? Positive 8 times a positive 3. We're multiplying a positive by a positive. So step 1, we're going to put back the positive sign, because if we are multiplying a positive by a positive, our answer should be positive. Then step 2, we are going to multiply. What is 8 times 3? 24. Very good. So our final answer here will be positive 24, or 24. How are you feeling? Very exciting. Very exciting. Super. High five. Give me a high five. High five. High five. Now, guess what time it is? Oh, yes. It's your turn to shine. Come on. It's your turn to shine. Hey, your turn to shine. Come on. It's your turn to shine. All right. So what you're going to do, like always, you are going to pause the video. Yes. Give this one a try in your notebook, and then you're going to come back and see if we get the same answer. Now, if you need to, you can always go back and watch the previous examples, try the problem, then come back. But I want you to try this one on your own. Remember the steps. You will first use the rules to find what sign should be in your answer. Then you multiply. I believe in you, Damali. I believe in you, Delmar. I believe in you, Scott. You got this. Give it a try. All right, welcome back, welcome back. Let's see here if we will get the same answer. So we're multiplying a positive 4 by a negative 5. So step 1, we will use the rules, the general rules for multiplying integers to help us find what sign should be in our answer. Since we're multiplying a positive by a negative, our answer should be negative. So we put back that negative sign first. Then step 2, we are going to multiply. We do 4 times 5. And what is 4 times 5? Oh, very good, 20. So positive 4 times negative 5 will give us negative 20. Very good, everybody. High five. High five here, high five here, high five here. Uh-oh, too slow. Haha! How are you feeling? Job well done. Give yourselves a nice pat on the shoulder here. I know you guys got the concept. Yes? I know you guys are looking at your parents right now, or your grandparents, or your siblings, and say, hey, I can multiply integers like a pro. Job well done. All right. Again, your turn to shine. Let's do negative 8 times negative 6. Again, you guys are going to pause the video. Yes. Try this problem in your notebook. Then come back and see if we get the same answer. Yes. Pause the video. Give it a try. And like always, if you need to, you can always go back, watch the previous examples, then try the problem. I believe in you. Go step by step. First, you will use the rules to find what sign should be in your answer. Then you multiply. Go ahead. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm so pumped because I know that we all got the same answer. Yes? Let's go. We want to multiply a negative 8 by a negative 6. So step 1 says we're going to use the rules to help us figure out what sign should be in our answer. Since we're multiplying a negative by a negative, the rule says our answer should be positive. So we'll first put back the positive sign. Then step 2, we are going to multiply. What is 8 times 6? 48. Very good. So our answer is positive 48 or 48. Fun stuff. Math rocks. Come on. Math rocks. Come on. Math rocks. Come on. All right. All right. This one right here is for the championship belt. If you get this one correct, I will personally mail the championship belt to your house. Yes? All right. Let's do negative 10 times a negative 3 times a negative 2. Remember again, these dots in the middle here are multiplication signs as well, yes? All right, so you are going to pause the video, yes? Give the problem a try, and then you will come back to see if we get the same answer. Go ahead. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. I know you guys are super excited here, super excited. So let's get straight to it. Remember, when we are multiplying three integers, or if the problem has three integers, we will work with two at a time, right? Take your time, we will go with two at a time. So we'll first multiply negative 10 by negative 3. Step 1, use the rules to find the sign that should be in your answer. We're multiplying a negative by a negative, so our answer should be a positive. Then we multiply. We do 10 times 3, and that gives us 30. Yes? So we are done with this right here. Now we still have to multiply this positive 30 by the negative 2. Then the step 1 says, use the rules to find the sign that should be in your answer. We're multiplying a positive by a negative. And if we multiply a positive by a negative, our answer should be negative. Yes? So far so good? Then we multiply. 30 times 2 gives us 60. So our answer is negative 60. Our final answer here is negative 60. How are you feeling? Super? Job well done? I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope that you guys will find it helpful and useful and exciting. Yes? Until next time, enjoy your math practice and your math homework. See you.